There was a beautiful village surrounded by lush green mountains. A boy named Rohan lived there. He was smart, strong, and good at many things. But he had one bad habit: he loved to show off. If he got new shoes, he would try to show them off to everyone. If he solved a difficult question at school, he would remind his friends about it repeatedly. He always wanted people to praise him. His father often said, "Rohan, real talent doesn't need to be shown off. Prove yourself with your work." But Rohan never paid attention. One day, a new boy named Arjun came to the village. He was quiet and simple and never tried to impress anyone. Rohan saw Arjun and thought, "He looks very ordinary. He can't be better than me." To prove himself the best, Rohan said loudly, "I am the fastest runner in this village. No one can beat me." The villagers gathered around and some cheered for him. But Arjun just smiled and remained silent. Rohan challenged him. "Arjun, let's have a race. If you have the courage, accept my challenge." Arjun said in a calm voice, "I don't need to prove anything, but if you insist, I'm ready to run." The next morning, the whole village gathered to watch the race. The village head drew the starting line and said, "Ready, set, go." Rohan ran with all his might. He looked back and saw that Arjun was a little behind. He thought he was going to win, so he smiled, slowed down, and started waving to the crowd. "Look how fast I am," he shouted, trying to impress everyone. But Arjun kept running without stopping or getting distracted. While Rohan was wasting time showing off, Arjun ran faster and crossed the finish line first. The villagers started clapping for Arjun. Rohan stood there in shock. He had lost. Arjun came to Rohan and said, "You are a very good runner, Rohan, but you wasted time showing off instead of focusing on the race." Rohan realized his mistake. He bowed his head and said, "You are right, Arjun. I was more worried about impressing people than giving my best." Arjun smiled and said, "True talent doesn't need to be shown off. It shines on its own." From that day on, Rohan stopped showing off. He worked hard and proved himself with his actions. And because of this, he earned even more respect than before. Showing off doesn't make you great. Hard work and focus do. If you keep trying to impress others, you may miss out on real opportunities. True talent never needs a display. It shines on its own. Be humble, work hard, and let your work speak for itself.